everyone, it's Miss Cecchini from the Smithtown Library, and today I'm going to show you how to make your very own patriotic themed Rice Krispies Treats with supplies that you may have from home or that you can easily grab from the store. So let's go ahead and get started. So these are the supplies that you're going to need from home. You're going to need a microwave safe bowl. You're going to need 4 cups of mini marshmallows, 3 tablespoons of butter, 6 cups of Rice Krispies cereal, a full pack of regular sized marshmallows, some vanilla extract, some red and blue food coloring, and you're also going to need a pan. And I have some parchment paper here. This just makes it easier when I put the Rice Krispies in the pan, so they won't stick to the pan. And so they won't stick to the bowl, you can go ahead and just grease your bowl here. You can use that with a non-stick spray, or you can use the butter. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the butter to our big bowl here, and all of the marshmallows. And then you're going to microwave this on high for 2 minutes and then stir it. So this is 2 minutes so far in the microwave. I'm just going to stir it, and I greased my spoon here so that the marshmallows don't stick to it too much. I'm just going to give it a quick stir, and then I'm going to put it back in the microwave for another 45 seconds to a minute. You just want to make sure that it's completely smooth. So my marshmallows and butter have completely melted. It looks nice and smooth. Give it a couple of quick spins here. The next thing you're gonna do is add your vanilla extract. So you can tailor this to your taste. I personally like a lot of vanilla, so I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons, but start with 1 teaspoon, give it a little taste, see how you like it, and you can always add more. Just try to incorporate it as evenly as possible. And you'll see how sticky this marshmallow mixture gets. That's why it's always a good idea to grease the bowl before you put in the marshmallows. And again, you can use your butter, or you can use a non-stick cooking spray, which I'm sure you might have at home. So once this is completely mixed, you're going to add your 6 cups of Rice Krispies cereal. And then you're just going to mix it. Try to get it as even as possible. I know it's a little tricky, but just do your best. So our marshmallows and cereal mixture is fully combined. Now what you're gonna do next is you're gonna take 2 more bowls, and you're going to grease them again either with butter or with a non-stick cooking spray. And we're going to separate the mixture from this bowl, your main bowl, into the 2 other bowls. So you want an even amount in this bowl, and your third. Essentially, we're going to make 1 bowl red, 1 bowl blue, and the other bowl we're gonna leave alone, and that's gonna be like our white layer in our Patriotic Rice Krispies Treats. So line the other bowls that you have, and then as fast as you can, try to separate the mixture evenly into thirds. So now that we separated our mixture into 2 other bowls, we're just gonna push our other bowl aside and we're gonna add some blue and red food coloring to each of the bowls. So I'm gonna start with a few drops of the blue. If you're going for a really bold and vibrant color, you wanna add more food coloring. If you want something a little more subtle, I would only add no more than 3 drops. And then you're going to mix these, try to distribute the food coloring as evenly as you can, and then place them aside. Okay, so I've combined my red food coloring and my blue food coloring, and I went with more subtle colors because my family doesn't really like the big, bold, vibrant colors. So I went a little more rustic, a little more subtle. Whatever you want, it's totally up to you. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your tray here or your pan. Now you can either grease the pan like you did with the bowls, or if you have any parchment or wax paper like I have here, you can use that. Now because we want to put a little patriotic flair on these Rice Krispies Treats, I'm gonna make them look like an American flag. So I'm gonna put the blue layer on the bottom, followed by the layer with no food coloring, that's gonna be our white layer, and then top it off with the red. And I know it's a little tricky because, you know, the nature of the cereal, they're a little bumpy, but try to make the layers as smooth and as even as possible. So you can go ahead and layer them on your pan. So this is what yours should look like. It is a little tricky to, evenly distribute them into the pan and to smooth them out. Just do the best you can. I do recommend that as you're doing this, like as you're putting the Rice Krispies Treats into the pan from the bowls, that as soon as you're done with the bowls, you immediately put them in the sink with some soap and warm water, just to get them, soaking. Even though we sprayed them before with non-stick spray or we line them with butter, it's gonna make it a lot easier when you go to clean them. So you're gonna let this sit for about 30 minutes at room temperature. You don't have to put it in the fridge or freezer. And when you're ready to serve, you can either be a traditionalist and cut them up into squares, or if you have any cookie cutters at home, you can use those and make really fun shapes. It's whatever you want, really. Thank you so much for joining me today. We hope you enjoyed it. For more teen programs, check out the library's website at www.smithlib.org.